Ravi and the pocket-sized planets. In a cozy town nestled between misty mountains and wide-open fields, lived an imaginative boy named Ravi. With his wild curls, sprinkle of freckles, and bright, curious eyes, Ravi was known as the town adventurer. To him, even a gust of wind was a race, a puddle was a portal, and a tree was a towering fortress. One quiet afternoon, while searching for treasures in his grandmother's attic, Ravi made a discovery that would change his life. The attic was a treasure trove, filled with forgotten books, dusty paintings, and jars of buttons and marbles. But tucked away in a corner, under a pile of old quilts, was a wooden box, carved with strange symbols and faintly glowing. Ravi's fingers tingled as he brushed away the cobwebs and opened the lid. Inside were 7 marbles, each one shimmering with swirling colors. But these weren't just marbles. They were tiny worlds contained in glass, with miniature landscapes that seemed to move and breathe. These don't look like regular marbles, Ravi whispered, holding one up to the light. As he squinted, he noticed something extraordinary. Tiny mountains, sparkling lakes, and miniature suns and stars inside the glass. These are like tiny planets. Ravi marveled, barely noticing that one marble had begun to vibrate in his hand. Suddenly, he felt himself shrinking, smaller, until he was standing on a lush green meadow, staring up at a sky with 2 glowing suns and a rainbow arching over a sparkling lake. He wasn't in his attic anymore. Ravi gazed around in awe. He had somehow shrunk down and transported himself onto one of the tiny planets inside the marbles. "This is incredible," he gasped, spinning around to take it all in. The grass was a bright shade of purple, and tall, feathery trees swayed gently, humming a soothing tune. Suddenly, a creature appeared, a small being with big eyes, shimmering skin that looked like fish scales, and 6 arms. "Welcome to Tula, the planet of harmony," the creature said in a musical voice, bowing politely. "I am Pila, your guide." Ravi's mind buzzed with questions, but before he could ask any, Pila continued. "Our planet is one of many pocket-sized worlds, each one unique and alive," Pila explained, gesturing around with a warm smile. "We exist to keep the universe in balance, but we have a problem. Our connection to your world is fading. Without it, our world will collapse." Ravi's heart skipped a beat. "What do you mean? What can I do to help?" Pila's face softened with gratitude. "To restore our connection, you must journey to each of the planets in this collection and collect a piece of each one's heart, the essence that keeps them alive. Only then can the planets be safely returned to their place in the universe." Ravi hesitated. It was a big task, but he could see how much it meant to Pila. He had always dreamed of being a hero, and now here was his chance. "I'll do it," he said, with a determined nod. "I'll visit the planets and bring back their hearts." With Pila's guidance, Ravi set out to visit each pocket-sized planet, each more incredible than the last. Fero, the planet of fire. Ravi arrived in a blazing landscape filled with volcanoes, geysers, and rivers of glowing lava. he met Ember, a fierce yet friendly creature made of living flame, whose bright orange eyes glowed with warmth. "Welcome, little one." Ember greeted him with a grin, her fiery arms crackling. "To survive in Fero, you need a heart of courage." Ember took him on a trek through steaming lava fields, teaching him how to navigate with bravery and trust in his own strength. At the end of their journey, she handed him a small, glowing ember stone, the heart of Fero. "Remember, bravery isn't about being fearless," Ember said, placing the ember in his hands. "It's about moving forward, even when you're afraid." Aqua, the planet of oceans. The next marble brought Ravi to a tranquil underwater world filled with shimmering fish and fields of glowing seaweed. He met Marla, a wise sea turtle with golden shell patterns like delicate lace. "Welcome to Aqua, child," Marla said, with a gentle, echoing voice. "Here, we treasure the calm that water brings. Only in stillness can you see clearly." Marla guided Ravi through a series of ocean caves, teaching him the art of patience as they drifted with the currents. At the end, she gifted him a seashell that held Aqua's heart. "When storms come, let your heart be as calm as the sea," Marla told him, her voice soothing. "This is where strength begins." Bora, the planet of winds. On Bora, Ravi soared through a floating world of swirling clouds, riding gusts alongside the playful wind sprites. Their leader, Zephyr, a creature of pure air with laughter like a song, greeted him with a whirlwind of excitement. "Welcome to the skies of Bora," Zephyr cheered. "Here, we believe in freedom and adaptability. Let the wind guide you, wherever it may go." Zephyr taught Ravi to let go of control and trust the breeze, taking him higher and higher until they reached a cloud castle where Zephyr handed him a feather, the heart of Bora. "Life is an adventure," Zephyr said with a wink. "Dance with it and let it carry you." Flo, the planet of flora. This planet was a sprawling jungle filled with towering plants, vibrant flowers, and the scent of rich earth. Ravi met Ivy, a wise creature made of vines and blossoms, who guided him through the thick underbrush. "Welcome, little one," Ivy said in a soft, earthy voice. "Flo teaches us to nurture and grow, no matter how small we start." Ivy showed Ravi how to care for the delicate plants, encouraging new life to bloom. As a parting gift, she handed him a small seed, Flo's heart. "Nurture yourself as you would a garden," Ivy whispered kindly. "Growth takes patience and love." Geo, the planet of stones. In a landscape of rocky cliffs and valleys, Ravi met Boulder, a gentle stone giant with a voice that rumbled like an earthquake. "Greetings, little traveler," Boulder said, with a deep, calming voice. "Geo teaches us resilience. We endure, no matter how tough things get." Boulder showed Ravi how to climb the cliffs and find strength in every step. When they reached the top, Boulder gave him a small crystal, the heart of Geo. "Remember," Boulder said, "true strength lies in staying grounded, even when life feels heavy." Nova, the planet of stars. Finally, Ravi arrived on a sparkling world filled with stars, each one like a little lantern in the night. He met Stella, a radiant creature whose body shimmered with galaxies. "Welcome to Nova," she said, her voice like a melody. "In darkness, we find the light that guides us forward." Stella taught Ravi to see hope even in the darkest places, guiding him through starlit valleys until they reached a bright star that she handed him as Nova's heart. "Carry this spark of light," she whispered. "And remember, there's always hope." With each heart essence safely collected, Ravi felt a deep sense of accomplishment. These worlds were alive, each brimming with wisdom and beauty, and he felt honored to have been part of their journey. With all 6 hearts collected, Ravi returned to Tula, where Pila was waiting for him. "You did it, Ravi," Pila exclaimed, her eyes shining. "But there is one last step. To restore the planets, you must place all the hearts into the Great Tree of Tula, the heart of all our worlds." Without hesitation, Ravi ran to the enormous tree in the center of Tula's meadow. One by one, he placed each heart, the emberstone, seashell, feather, seed, crystal, and star, into the roots of the tree. The tree began to glow, its branches spreading out across the sky, reaching toward each pocket planet. Colors filled the sky as Tula brightened with life, and Ravi felt joy radiating from each of the worlds he'd visited. Suddenly, Ravi felt himself growing bigger and bigger. With a jolt, he was back in his grandmother's attic, the wooden box of marbles still in his hands. For a moment, he wondered if it had all been a dream. But then, he noticed something sparkling at the bottom of the box. A small star, just like the one Stella had given him. He placed the marbles carefully back in the box, feeling a warm sense of accomplishment. He had journeyed across worlds, made new friends, and learned valuable lessons. Smiling to himself, he promised he would visit those magical planets again someday.